Hi, this is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing the Holystone HS110W Quadcopter FPV Quadcopter. I want to show you what it looks like with your smartphone mounted on top of the transmitter. You can see some of the functions on the back right there. One of the things I did not like about this is that it did not have an adjustable camera right here. It's fixed. It wasn't a big deal because most of the time you want it shooting this way anyway because you want it to fly FPV, so you want to see what's coming up in front of you. You get four single cell 3.7 volt 650 milliamp hour battery in there. It's got 4 props also included. You get 4 spare props. You get a flash card reader. You get a little screwdriver for adjusting them. You get some screws. I don't know if you can see the screws. So if you do break a blade, you get backup for it. You also get a nice illustrated color manual. Again, this goes through all the stuff. It's written really well. It's easy to understand, and it makes it basically one of the neat things about this is that it has altitude hold. The transmitter actually has a 1-button takeoff and a 1-button landing. So you bind them up, and what it'll do is you'll push the 1-button takeoff, and again, all you gotta do is turn this on, turn that on, and then I think you move the joystick up. You move this one up, down, up, down, up, down, so it gets the full range of up and down. And you hit this button right here. It says 1-button takeoff. You can see the buttons down there. Hopefully you can see them right there. You hit that button, and then all the props start to spin, and it just kind of hovers. It'll go up about 3 feet or so, and it'll just hover. At that point, you just want to trim it out. And so there's the trim controllers. The ones for the trim are right here. They're on this side. These are different functions. I think this is headless, and this is something else. So, but it's on this side. It's all in the manual. So you get it to a nice hover, you trim it out, and then it just kind of holds there. It's not a perfect altitude hold, but it's a lot better than other ones I've seen. I had a Hubsan one with an altitude hold, and it was awful. I had a lot of problems with that. The altitude hold is great for this because they put a great Wi-Fi FPV camera in this. I am finally satisfied with the Wi-Fi FPV. I've had numerous problems with them. Mostly being laggy was number one, and number two is when it gets out of range, it would cut out the signal totally. At least when you were doing a 5.8 gigahertz FPV, it would get grainy or you'd see noise. This would cut out. This one, I didn't have those issues with. So this is actually a really good, I could actually fly Wi-Fi FPV with this and can recommend it for it. And you'll see that in my video. I actually show myself, and you can see my head looking down on a controller as I'm flying it. FPV. The altitude hold makes it very easy to fly this FPV. It makes the camera great. And so it just holds it nice and steady, and you'll get a nice view. It's not, you don't have to worry about getting it up and down, and so your image isn't going all over the place. It still had a little jello in the image, I mean, from it fluttering and whatnot, but I mean, that's to be expected. It did fairly well. It didn't do too great in the wind. One of the things I found to offset that was to increase the speed. So let me show you that, but one more thing I want to mention is you do get a 4 gig card with this, and it pops out right there. You can, I don't know if you can see it or not, it should say 4 gig. It just pops in and pops out. It comes with the card, which is really nice. Let me show you how we do this. Turn it on. Again, it's got some nice LEDs on the bottom you can see, which makes it a nice night flyer. The white is the front, so it's very easy to identify the white. It kind of acts as headlights. It's very neat. I like that. So you turn it on, it goes blue, turn this on, it starts blinking, and then what I do is I'm going to go up, down, okay? So here's your different speed up. You can see the 2 speeds right there. We're going to higher speed. This is what I recommend flying it in, is the highest speed. Maybe for if you have wind. If you don't have wind, you can go there. It all depends on how. It just affects the tilt angle. So, you know, a speed 2, speed 3, speed 4. Speed 4 is going to really move. And that's it. And the status, it shows roll and camera. You can do 3D flips with it. I'll show a video with that, showing the 3D flips. And then here's your 1-button takeoff. Let's see if I can do it. There you go. And it would take off, but I'm holding it down. That's it. And here's your 1-button landing. There you go. 1-button takeoff, 1-button landing. It does have a 1-key return. I use that. I don't recommend it. I pushed the button and it went right into a tree. So that's your prop kill button. You press and hold that 1-key landing. You just got to press and kill it, and it'll kill it. It doesn't kill it as quickly as the throttle down, but that's because you have the altitude hold. That's it, and you just turn it off, turn it on. One of these buttons, you do 3D rolls, and it's nice because you can do 3D rolls forward, 3D rolls backwards, left and right. So you can do 3D rolls all over the place. It has a headless mode. The camera's 720p. I actually got some really nice photos with this. I got some great video. I was able to fly at Wi-Fi FPV. It's nice because the video is recorded in the card. If you take a camera, or a picture, it's recorded in the app. Like I said, I loaded the app up. It worked right away. It worked the first time. I was really happy about that. It was easy to understand. Holy Stone does make a note. Don't try to fly the quadcopter with the transmitter, but do all the remote control or the camera and the video functions through the app. I want to make sure that everyone understands that. The app also has a place where you can steer it. They said don't do that. Steer it with this and use this for the camera and the video. Camera will be stored on your photos. The video will be stored on here. Again, thanks for watching.